Hello, my name is Drew Stapp. This is my persuasive speech. This is our audience.
Hello?
Gandhi once said, "A policy is a liable creed, liable to be changed, but while it holds good, it has got to be pursued with apostolic zeal." Today, I would like to talk about a policy within the United States that is currently failing. It is our immigration policy that we have with agricultural workers. Now, across the country, there are millions of farmers who are not able to get the workforce that they need in order to harvest all their crops. As one farmer pointed out, he needed 100 farmers to be able to harvest all of his crops. However, he was only able to get 20 of them in order to be able to fill the process. In not being able to do so, he lost out on billions of dollars. Across the country, many farmers are losing out on this money because they're not able to be able to get all of the crops that they have been producing. Now, I'd like to talk first about what types of problems that occur through this policy, other than just farmers being harmed. The first of which is that it harms the rural development in which these workers actually come from. A lot of these areas depend highly upon remittances. A remittance is money that is sent home from a worker within a certain country and is sent back to their families back home. That way, they're able to spend that money on things that they need, such as food, water, and shelter. Being able to do so, that helps their economy and spurs their growth. At the point in time in which that is taken away, a lot of the rural development is hindered. And in addition, as Jeanette Gritreau explained in 2012, these poor rural areas actually increase the amount of drug trafficking. At that point in time, since the farmers are not able to actually have a steady income, they have to go to these cartels in order to be able to actually make money and have a livelihood. And in doing so, another crucial point that occurs when this happens is that these drug cartels expand their organization into human trafficking as well, which is a very serious issue, especially within the United States, although many people may not realize it. As Time magazine pointed out, there was a significant story that they had that explained how women were exploited through this process and that they were sold across the border into the United States. As American citizens, we have a duty to be able to stop any sort of instance that happens, and this policy that I will explain to you later will help fix that. In addition, the current agriculture system, the visa system that we use, exploits women and children in the fields who are actually working because of the fact that employers are able to hold a deportation card over them and are able to abuse them in that way. At the point in time in which they have no out, they lose out. So we need to develop a secure strategy to be able to effectively combat that, as well as all these problems. Now, let's take a look at the direct causes. As Chalmers Carr, in a hearing on agricultural labor in 2013, said the guest workers fail because farmers are not able to adequately get these visas. The process is cumbersome and tedious. In addition, it's also expensive. By the time they're actually able to get these visas, the season is up and they've already lost out on their crops. Implementing this policy, the Ag Jobs policy, will be able for us to be effectively cut back on the red tape and allow them to get these visas. In addition, remittances are not being sent home because of the lack of workers. And in doing so, that destroys rural areas where these people come from, as well as the entire community as a whole. In addition, workers are not allowed to move from employer to employer. This is a serious case because of the fact that they're able to hold the deportation card over them and they're able to actually have a say and speak out against the atrocities that are happening in the fields. Now, the solution is quite simple. You need to pass the Ag Jobs bill. As Representative Feinstein in 2013 said, she indicated 3 important points in her speech to Congress. She says that Ag Jobs makes the process faster and easier for these farmers to get these visas. In addition, they allow employers to move back and forth employees to move back and forth to employers to be able so that they're not able to hold a deportation card over them. This will also increase remittances sent back home to their families as well. Now, there are certain actions that you should take to be able to combat this issue. You should vote for representatives who want to actually pass this legislation. In addition, you could write a letter to Congress. Because of the fact that you live in a society that's based on democracy, you have a say in your government. Being able to use that power is able to effectively change policy. You could also do a demonstration to be able to explain your feelings towards this policy. In addition, if you're hesitant about this policy, you should research more. I guarantee as you dig deeper, you will want to pass this policy. In addition, if you're not wanting to pass this policy, just think yourself along with the people who are not. Think of yourself as a person who's working in the fields. Think about being able to go through that work every day, being exploited, doing all of that work. Think about the people who are being transported across the border, who are being raped because of the fact that they wanted this opportunity but weren't able to get it. Passing the iJobs bill allows for flexibility and effective policy making that will allow us to efficiently help our agriculture sector that's losing out on billions. It allows us to protect against women and children who are being exploited in the fields right now. In addition, it also helps those who are being trafficked across the border. All of these cases are significantly serious within society. So as that, you should vote for the AgJobs bill and pass it.